And Bing Bong Riders, hey guys, we're back. I'm finally back doing some inside cycling world videos today, guys. Let's jump straight into it. Here we go. What do we got going on, guys? Okay, dudes, been a while. TNP, Team Not Pogi from the Not Pogi YouTube channel. Guys, I missed you. Been missing you. I've been so busy. You're probably wondering, where's that Colin guy been? Where's Inside Cycling World been? Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just like, whatever. The last 3 weeks, I've live streamed my audio commentary, race coverage of the Tour de France every day. So it's been a job. Okay, guys, I'm just fixing some stuff up here. I don't like the way that looks right now. I think I need to stretch that out a little bit. Actually, I think you got to go transition, stretch the screen. Maybe that's going to be it. Hope I can see everything here. Yeah, it looks about right. Just kind of looks like one of the names going to get chopped off at the top. Oh, that's why. Can we do that? Okay, guys. Yes. Team Not Pogi championship race. Looks like we've got about 60 in the pipe. 5x5 here right now, guys. Oh, and I want to do this over here. Doing this over here, guys. Where is my YouTube channel stream coming through? Let me just do this for a second, guys. Okay, looks like it's gonna be a bit here. And we are only 2.5 minutes from the start, guys. So what are we doing here today? We're doing the Muckle Yin. This is Team Not Pogi Summer Championship race number 1. It's the Muckle Yin. So it's a modified, customized version of the Muckle Yin. I just want to make sure everything's still going live, you guys. Yeah, we are live. Live. Don's here in the chat. Don's a really cool dude I met doing the whole Tour de France stuff. Guys, that was epic doing that. Just so you guys know, it looks like we got 3 sprint points at the championship sprint, with the champion sprint, the breakaway Bray, and the Clyde Kicker. KOM segments are the Segura Summits. Now, I think we end up going over it a few times. So, the finish of the race, I have to look really close here, is at 33.7 kilometers. Okay, I got to keep my Zwift open. Guys, it's been like a month since I've done this now. So I got to make sure I'm on here. Chris Moore from TNP. You are fan view right now, dude. You are in the fan view. Let's get this going. Let's rock. YouTube stream, come on through so I can have a chat here. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm not seeing it from YouTube yet. There it is. Okay, so this is just in case my chat is open. Just in case there's any of the Tour de France junkies in here. It's probably going to be a lot harder for me to chat here, but keep it coming if you can. 76 riders in the mix here. Shout out to all the TNP dudes. Missed hanging out with you guys. Let me get my camera controls figured out again here. Oh yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go. I've been doing everything so differently for the past month. Bear with me as I kind of get back on track here, guys. I think I'm the only person doing this community-wise, so let's give her, boys. Down to 30 seconds to go. Are we going to see the infamous patented Zwift start of 12 watts per kilo from anyone? We're soon going to see, aren't we? We soon will see. Let's just see who we got here. TNP. Let's turn this brightness up. Guys, my eyes are shattered. I streamed almost 8 hours yesterday. I streamed 7 hours on Saturday. I've already streamed, I don't know, 3.5 hours this morning. Boom. We're going, guys. Let's get it. Let me jump on Chris Moore here again. Looks like I lost him. And we're off, folks. We are off. Seen some aggressive starts already. Let's see how this plays out. Got a guy named EP here. Just let's get this figured. Let's get settled in. We're in Zwift. I know there's a cool dude named Don watching right now. So Don, I don't think he does any inside cycling yet. I think it's in the near future, guys. In the near future here. So let's show Don what it's all about. Guys are going out hard already. Who is off the front there already in first place? I thought I saw a Welsh flag up there. Look at this. Look at this dude already. Aled Jones here. That has to be him. The Welsh flag. He's got... I asked him a while ago, dude, are your parents Welsh? And he goes, yeah, how'd you guess? Someone said he had a very Welsh name. I think Aled stopped into... I think it was one of the first 2 or 3 races I did. Sorry, the live streams I did for the Tour de France. So awesome to see him there. Saw quite a few people pop in and out. I know it's a lot to cover, but I had such a blast doing that, guys. Probably one of the funnest things I've ever done being involved with cycling. Like, just insane. I'm messing with my controls here. I'm so used to doing it another style. Let's zoom out a little bit, guys. Get a good look, a good gander at all the cyclists here. See, we got a couple riders off the front right away. Let's see who that is up there. Now, Ella Jones went for that first. I think that was the first champion sprint. It's kind of at the very beginning of the course, so there will be points accumulated there towards the green jersey. Up the front right now, Tacx. I've seen these guys around a lot. In fact, I think TNP, let me know if I'm right or not, I think you guys did a ladder league race against these guys. Not sure if it was this one of these riders here. Kind of love this close in action mode. It's kind of all shaky cam. Really liking that. Tikala Nichols here. Hey Tikala, welcome aboard. It's Tikala Nichols here, guys. Is from France. I think she was traveling up to stage 21 of the stage, the Tour de France yesterday. Was that yesterday? Wow, I've lost sense of time. So here's B. Lemos here for the Tacx race. He's a Portuguese rider. And I think almost everyone on this team is Portuguese. It's obviously based out of there. EP here, ZR Scott. And this is a championship race for TNP. So I'm assuming what they'll do, this is how I would do it anyways. It's a race. Someone's going to win it. 1, 2, 3, the podium, whatever it may be. Guys, nice power here. Sitting a lot of 270, 3.3 watts per kilo out here out of Lemos from Tacx. Let's take a look at Chris Moore here. Where'd he go? Here's Chris Moore pushing 4 watts a kilo. 3.7, 4 watts a kilo. Kind of different getting back this, guys, because when I was watching the Tour de France feed, I'm watching a video. Get some action shots going on. I'm watching a video, and guys, I was actually using Bike Terra to track the positions of all the pro cyclists. Power's not available to me for an obvious reason, right? It's the pros at the elite level. So it looks like we've got a couple of riders drifting off the back already. Guys, you know I check everyone out here. We're going to jump back a little bit. Front group looks to be close to, say, 50 riders. Yeah, about 50 riders are there. Then we've got a couple of riders just drifting off the back here. So I'm going to say front group is 51. Some riders just hanging on. We got a rider here, K. Siebeniller. Let's give them a thumbs up at the back here. Awesome stuff. C-Lac. This is Coach Lac here for TNP. Ollie Moore. Dude. Ollie Moore, guys. Jump on YouTube. Look for the Not Pogi channel. And check out his channel. So, guys, how long has Team TNP been around? Like, when did it first get going? I've noticed there's a Facebook page for it now. 400 watts here. This is Ollie Moore putting in close to 5 watts per kilo. Look at the Peloton stretching out here, guys. Let's have a quick look at this. It is really stretching out already. We're going to just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, this part here, I know when I ride this course, it does get very stretched out through these roundabouts. Yeah, the professional camera control here, guys. Professional. Let's give you a little overhead view from the helicopter cam. It's Colin here in the helicopter cam. So yeah, Tikala Nichols here. Not what you were expecting, Tikala. I did the Tour de France Femmes this morning, guys. We need more eyeballs on the Tour de France Femmes. That's what we need. Trying to, promote, cover more women's cycling here. Going to bounce back at your Coach Lac again. Wow, the front end is really stretched out, guys. There must be some absolute watts going off at the front, guys. Looks like a Galaxy rider there. Okay, moving up. Big bunch at the front here. Let's just have a quick look. Cycling Dad, this dude from TNP. Tired Cycling Dad. I do remember your name before it even shows up on the screen, dude. Here it's panning across now. You can watch that replay later and see that for yourself. That front group, guys, has been absolutely smashed to pieces, shattered to oblivion. I bet you this front group now, we're probably down to 30 riders. Not even 30 riders. I just jumped to 31st place there. Ooh, some big gaps to be jumped here, guys. You got to get on there now. Push, push, push now. Look at this. And they're doing it as I cheer them on. 460 watts, 555 watts here out of this E. Carcano guy, the Italian rider here. Dude, nice watt bombs there. And that's just really pushing hard in that 53 juicy 11 you got mixed up there on your bike. I love it, dude. Carcano goes right to the front here. That big, huge push he did there. Heart rate ripping at 168 right now. Guys, I think I was banging 185 this morning. I'm so out of shape right now. Doing that Tour de France stuff, like I just took 3 days off. Someone in my chat asked me this morning, what does it feel like after taking 3 days off? Guys, you know, 3 days off the bike when you're used to doing it every day feels like taking 2 weeks off. Ooh, again, Carcano kicking out some big watts here. R. Munoz, big watts too. TNP rider, I've seen this guy a lot. Lots of 7 and 8 watts per kilo here, guys. Wow, I haven't said that in so long. I'm stumbling over my words. Today was a late start for me, guys. I've been getting up at 3 o'clock every morning to do my Tour de France coverage, and I've loved every second of it. When I whine, not whining, just saying it's been an effort. Look at this dude here. Cartwright for Coalition. One of the Coalition boys jumps in here. I love this. There's been a little bit of battles going on lately in the ladder league races between Coalition and TNP. Some of the best battles I've seen. One of the coolest dudes we've met from there is Colin Coates. Awesome dude. I see him all the time. He's dropped into my live stream for the Tour de France virtually every day. So, love it, dude. Lee Main. This guy is an absolute savage on a bike. Yeah, not surprised to see him right here at the front. Super hitter. Capable of dropping the mother of all bombs at any second, guys. So keep an eye on this dude. We got 37.7 kilometers to race. Super high intensity racing here over in Zwift. Jumping into the chat. Awesome to see here. Tikola Nichols says right here, it's all good. So Tikola Nichols only knows me through watching Tour de France coverage, guys. And this is for all the dudes that are going to see this later. Actually, I'm live streaming it. Maybe you're watching it now. Who knows? I'm trying to see more. M. Hayes here for TNP, just falling off the back too. Still working super strong here though. 4.5, 5 watts per kilo. After a while, you just can't do it anymore. And trust me, I know it. I know it big time. T. Adams, L. Main, that's Lee. We got Cart right here for Coalition. C. Wangham. Okay, I've seen a Swedish rider before for TNP. TNP's very tired cycling dad. We're going to bounce up again here. See all these little sparkly things going off the confetti? That's people setting personal records. Guys, I'm going to just jump to an overhead view here so you can see it. Front of the race on the left-hand side of the screen right now. It looks like that front group is maybe 15 riders, maybe 20. Let's take a look back. Check this out. This maybe 2 guy here looks like a Spanish rider. Has both the KOM jersey right now and the, well, that's not true because someone else has it up here. So I'm not sure what's being displayed there right now. Are we starting the climb now? The Mucklin. Guys, I've done this. I've got the rope badge for it. Haven't been here in quite a while. We got Nessie in the water over beside us there. Let's see, just a little bit of a camera view over top. 5th place. Let's get right to the front with this Irish rider here. Killian. Here's E-Baby, or E-Maybe. Lots of thumbs ups going on here, guys. I see a Canadian rider right there, too. EP here. EP from Canada, dude. Rocket. J. Cahill. We got Team VDB from the Beasts. Tuga. Here's that Tugas rider again. We watched him earlier. B. Lemos. But I love your comment here, Tikola. It's all good. I think I'm going to go check out some indoor trainers. So here's someone from France, guys, who gave me so much knowledge on France. Love that. I love the shaky cam there. I love that. Told me where all the places were in France. Watched my stream almost every day. Traveled to Paris for the final stage. What an incredible stage 21 for me. Wout van Aert absolutely destroying the field. That's what I wanted to see. She's going to go check out some indoor trainers now. We also have Don. I know he's probably in the stream. He's on a spin bike right now, just checking out what this is all about. McGill, Steak and Chains. Colin Coates is a fantastic racer. Dude, he's a fantastic dude. Tikola here is asking, what do we recommend for trainers? Tikola, there's so many, but if, let's say I was starting out brand new, fresh, getting into indoor training, I would honestly just look at probably going for like a Wahoo Kicker Core. Probably some of the best built machinery. I have a Tacx Neo 2T, which is like a level up from it, but I don't think you need to spend that much. I think a Tacx Neo 2T is probably $1,200. I think you can get into a Wahoo Kicker Core for probably $400 to $500. Right in that range somewhere there. Really good if you're gonna go to Zwift. Very compatible with the Zwift cog, and you'll learn all about the stuff if you look into it. So you're actually looking at Zwift racing here. These are real dudes just like me. I rode this morning already, guys. I'm trying to get more consistent again here. Let me jump out here. I know I'm not doing much good on my camera work here today, but we're going to get into it. See some great names at the front here. Cartwright looks really strong. So yeah, we've got McGill here saying that Colin Coates is a fantastic racer. Dude, he's a fantastic guy all around. He was in my chat every day, first thing in the morning, riding on Zwift super early before he go to do a 48-hour work shift. He was probably there at least half of the stream, so really appreciate him. Don here is saying cool stuff. Don, it's so easy to get into this. You get yourself a trainer. And like I always say to people, guys, it's starting to rip here now. We are on a climb. You can see the climb profile at the top of the screen. That's the gradient they're going up now. They are absolutely feeling every bit of this gradient. Here, it kicks really hard. Little quick 5-6% kick. And these aren't, when I say that this isn't a real road, it's not a real road. This is a course that's been designed by Zwift, probably for really good racing conditions. That's why you're seeing these little ups and downs, giving guys a chance to rest here, maybe attack, then it kicks again. Rest, kicks again. There's actually a couple of real ring-a-ding-dong dandies coming up where I think we kicked to about 12% per... I was going to say porosity, guys. Oh my, I don't think I'm retired as a geologist yet. Porosity is a key indicator in rocks. Here we go, 11, 12% right there, 13%. They're in those two little flashy areas. If you look at the profile at the top, there's flashing, pulsing areas coming up. Some guys, I saw Dan Kent in the start. I don't see Ray McCoffey here. There is 2 races for the championship series. Great turnout here. We got 86 riders in the mix. TNP, you're doing something right. You are doing something right. I'd say one of the favorites right now, because I know him quite well, and not because I know him quite well, is this guy right here, Lee Main. This guy's an absolute savage on the bike. R. Munoz, very strong as well. He's pushing to the front, chasing after this dude up here for Sisu. Lights up the screen with the feather. He's dropping a feather. For those of you who don't, close to 400 watts here, guys. This guy is pushing hard. 7 watts a kilo here. This guy must be under 60 kilograms. Yeah, he's right on 60 kilos, this dude here. Adar. That's all I can see for name for Sisu. I know Sisu's a big team. So this is the Segura Summit here. So we're going to go over it. I think we go over it 3 times. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I didn't do much of my research. Man, this guy's pushing hard. 6 watts a kilo all the way up this hill. We've got J.K. Hill here. Here he is right here. I'm just going to call this guy JJ. It's probably Jeff. We're going to go with JJ as in J. Jonah Jameson. He rides for Level Racing. There's 3 or 4 riders with him. We got T here from the Beasts, Belgian rider. We got T. Adams from TNP. Ooh, who's T. Adams? Who is TM's? Drops 12 watts a kilo here. He's going for KOM points, guys. He's going for the KOM points. That's what he's doing. And so the finish line, which I know is at 37.3 kilometers, is about 300 meters past. So it's going to be at 30. It's going to be at 37 kilometers, the top, and then it's going to be another 300 meters. So that's what I'll be looking for. At the end, you know, I get punted to the real world. Got the fans on the side of the road here. Overhead shot. Riders descending now. Where's our first place rider? He's on the next switchback ahead, guys. They're all going in opposite directions. They're trailing behind him now. Let's have a little look back from this dude right here. See what we can do. We're going to zoom out, get up high, have a little look back. I hate when that pops up on the screen. Now, the Peloton the pack dynamics, Peloton dynamics and Zwift favor the pack. They've got so much momentum on their side, and they should be able to pull this rider back. Cruising downhill here, 270 watts when he hits the bottom. He's straight on the power when he hits the flats. Lee Main, second place at the moment. Lee Main and Munoz here. Munoz, oh yeah, Munoz, dude. Sorry again. Munoz, I butchered where he came from. He's a Chilean rider, obviously. Here, Lee Main for TNP. So they're used to riding together. Strong riding here. 4.5, 5 watts a kilo all the way through. People dropping the aerodynamic boost. Okay. So yeah, Tikala Nichols here saying thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Derek Mack, shout out our group, plus 19 seconds. Okay, who's Derek Mack? Derek Mack, dude, I'm coming to find you, bro. You got it in the chat. It's going to happen, dude. Let's check out Derek Mack. Okay, you're 16 seconds back. I might have missed that dude. I'll have to find you here quick. I'm going to go through the entire field, guys. I do this every time. We got lots of time here. In every race video I've done, Ruby, Biketerra, my Whoosh, including Zwift, I will go through the entire field. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going straight to the back, guys. There's so many riders out here getting it done. Don't worry about this guy at the back here. He's not important. He's just, yeah, I don't even worry about him. This dude here, G10B Aces, Welsh rider. Bouncing up 11 seconds ahead. We got TS here, German rider, Jay Peters. Jay Peters, check this out, dude, handbike. Now, Jay Peters, SSCC team. I love seeing guys like this, probably legitimately running a handbike. I love seeing this kind of stuff. Jay Peters, just so you know, I'm probably going to be involved again with the Project Echelon events over on my Whoosh. Project Echelon runs a continental level team in the US. They're actually racing in Europe right now. I heard from the director through the week, Eric G here. Good job, Eric G. Look at this. He's got his Scotty in his back pocket. N. Dwarnick here from Canada. Bouncing up to Mendez and McKeever. Check these guys out. Conway here, riding solo, 4 seconds ahead. Ooh, look at these Danes. We got a bunch of Danes here going up the climbs, guys. So these guys are going up the Sigurd Summit for the first time. The other guys have already blasted over the top, guys. 86 riders here. These are the kind of juicy numbers I like, guys. Juicy. We got the Danes here out in strength. Bloom, Falson. There's 4 of them here. I wonder if they know each other. DP is German rider here. Bouncing our way up. Bendix, D-Payne, Bartog. I'm still looking for Derek Mack. Tony, great to see some TNP riders up at the pointy end. Oh, there's a couple up there anyways, dude. There's a couple up there. Bouncing up to D-Payne here. Yeah, I like this. It's a good spread of riders. People have carrots to chase. So D-Payne here, 9.6K in. Gets a thumbs up. Riding really nice, 2.5. I think that's all I did today. I think I rode 2.5 watts per kilo. I did a short 23K ride in Portugal. So I was banging out Ruby today. L. Collins, Bardog. You guys have probably seen that Ruby bought out Be Cool. I'm not sure why, but they did. G. Badger, MB. Carvalho. Portuguese rider here. He loves tiles, whatever that means. Loves tiles. Are you a tile collector, dude? Is that what it is? Okay, they were bombing over the top. L here, LMM, German rider, Voss, Marianne Voss, Marianne Voss, looking awesome at the Tour de France Femmes, guys. Check it out if you can. I'm streaming it every morning right now. It's 9 stages. It ends next Sunday. Let's get into it, folks. If you can jump in, just turn it on, give it a like. I can get it out to more people. I really like the ladies to show up. We want more women's coverage. We need more women watching these events. There's one girl in there, one lady, one woman in there. M. Ton on here. Peacocks. Just going to start bouncing forward now, guys. Beach. Oh, there's a nice group out here working together. I like seeing stuff like this. These guys have found their nice little group now. So say you're sitting at home and you're like, well, I don't want to get blown out of the water because whatever. I'm going to think that, oh, here's Ollie Moore's right here. So here he is. Ollie is not Pogi. He is not Pogi, aka not Pogi. R. Miller as well. Canadian, so he's probably good for an extra 30 watts here. F Disc, P Disc. They've all found the Dinos team. I've seen these guys WTRL TTT racing. You find your own little group and you ride with them. It's not just you falling off the back and getting obliterated. You're going to find groups to ride with. So that's what they're doing. They're all going to take turns. There's drafting here, guys, just like what we see at the Tour de France. You can come do that inside. Guys, who thinks I should be a promotional guy for inside bike riding? How about that? M. Bell kind of riding solo here up this little kick. This is a tough little kick on the little curlicue roundabout. We got a couple of Tribe riders here. I don't know if I know this team. Tribe solo hitting the feather. Sousa. We saw this dude earlier. Seibeniller. I'm still looking for Derek Mack, dude. I don't know where you are right now. I'm still trying to make it. Here's Dan Kent, TNP. Dan does the majority of putting stuff together, constantly messaging people, stay on top of the Discord, stay on top of Facebook. Coach Lack is another TNP rider right here. Gleason for Tribe. So you can see they're all sticking together here. Then it looks like we got a New Zealander here. New Zealander here. And then we got an Australian here. My eye's getting better, folks. My eye is getting better. Got a couple Australian. So Sinclair looks Australian. And I would say Darren here. Let's take a look at him again when I click on him. Sisu Galaxy Racer. D-Mac from Scotland there. Moving right up, Chris Moore here. Leading out this group. Got a nice little bunch here. Do this again, guys. Have a look. So, as you can see, it's not just the whole front team's gone. So if you're brand new to this, you're sitting at home going, what is this all about? Guys, there's that E. Carcano guy. This guy's really strong too. Just do it. Just get on your bike and just do it. The first day, yeah, you're probably going to suck. That's the reality of it. Your butt's probably going to hurt. Yeah, your hands are going to hurt. Your feet are going to hurt. You're going to be sweaty. You're going to be, why you ever thought about doing this? And then you're like, oh, I want to do it again. You're going to get into fun little groups like this. Pushing 400 watts. This part's really not that fun watching Chris Moore here for TNP. This is where it feels like your heart's going to blow out of your chest. That's how you get stronger. Pogi, Jonas, Wout, all those guys, they're not saying, yeah, man, I don't want to push my heart over 100. They want to smash it. They want to get stronger. Guys, I got to get moving up here now. Here's Wangheim. Tired Cycling Dad for TMPs right there. We got the Voss, Okay, it's bouncing around right now. I got to get to the front. Where's Mr. Lee Main? Here, EP was doing good earlier, I think. Fan view him. Yeah, here we go. You could see riders coming the other way. So sometimes when I'm looking at the leaderboard on the, hey, how does this look anyways, guys? I think I might have been screwing this up for you here. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Nah, I don't want to do that. Here, what I'm going to do first off, let's make my dumb face smaller. We'll do that. Then I'm going to move this over here, and we're going to pause. This is where we normally do it, guys. This is all because of my Tour de France setup, guys. Now you can see the map there properly. So that's the location of the riders. Bouncing back in here. 6th place. Let's take a look at our front end group of super hitters right here. Sorry, I just did it again. I bounced too far. I gotta jump to fan view someone again. Fan view here. This is the front end, guys. Front end's right here. And what do we have maybe? Let me do a manual count here. By that I mean just take a wild guess. 15 riders maybe? Something like that. I think we have about 15 riders in this group. Yeah, I'm scrolling pretty fast there. 13 riders maybe. Okay, this guy seems strong too, this Spanish rider here. 14 riders in this group. This name here seems very familiar to me. Como. Guys, is this someone I should really know? I think this is someone I should know. I'm hoping someone can tell me here. Jumping into the chat again. Go Tribe from Noah Henley. Hey, I know Noah. Noah's helped me out a few times. Up the Tribe. Yeah, I've seen at least 2 Tribe riders here. I'm seeing H. Como here. Is this guy's name's Hayden Como? If so, I'm horrified right now. Sam Sheppen's Project Echelon. That's a biggie. Yeah, dude. And Sam Sheppen's a Belgian rider there himself. Sam, what did you think of Wout's win yesterday at the Tour de France? Just such a gutsy move. Smashing it in the cobbles. Guys, go take a look at my video yesterday. I just said if there's any person's wheel I would want to follow down wet, sketchy cobbles and hope I could do what he's doing, Wout van Aert. I mean, bike master, handling master, extreme. Pogi's the greatest, but I bet you when it comes to bike handling skills, I mean, Wout could just school him. Him and Mathieu van der Poel. So, guys, it's all I've done is live and breathe cycling commentary the last few weeks here. Really nice, strong group here. I think we're down to 10, 11 riders here. Jay Cahill here, looking really strong too. 12. Okay, so maybe about 15 riders still. I'm afraid to go too far back. Actually, I will jump to Como here. 15 riders in this group. This is the absolute hitters group right here, guys. Let's take a little overhead view of them. Doing that. 15 riders. So now I believe we're climbing up the backside of Ségur Summit. I think that's what we're doing here. I think if I hit the map, I can zoom it out a little bit. Yeah, you can see here. We're coming from the other side. This is the easier side. Steeper on the other side. But we still climb up it. Let's see if we can see anyone in the distance behind us here. I think it's a pretty good gap. It looks like it's about a 30-second gap. And, ooh, watts going off now, guys. Watts are going off now. Let's get on the riders here. Watts are going off. You can see the sprint to the summit already. Someone, I don't know who got through there first. This is the sprint. This is the KOM point. So there's KOM points. You can see Segura Summit South. And, okay, we're just going to keep going here, guys. Get this all figured out. Watching H. Como. And I'm going to jump back to my chat and see if I've got any knowledge here. Project Echelon, that's a biggie. Oh, yeah, so Sam, I got a message. I did Project Echelon Racing League on my Whoosh last year. I did all of the stages. I did the U.S. Esports Championships for the age groups. I did the Canadian age groups, and I did the elites last year for them. So Eric Hill reached out to me, random message through the week last week, and said, hey, Colin, dude, can you do this again? Let's talk. I'm on a plane. I'm flying to Belgium right now. I just found the race on YouTube that they were competing at. No commentary. It's terrible. So I'll have to do some commentary for that. Yeah, Project Echelon, they're a real team, guys. I think they're like, I saw something, I think they might be the highest ranked team in the US right now. So they're in Europe racing right now. Sam Stephen, don't they have Ryan? Don't know his last name, but he's super strong. South Cal champion too. Dude, I'd have to look into it. I don't know enough about the race team. The team's pretty big, and some of their, I think, kind of more junior guys or guys starting out. R. Munoz still in this hitters group here. Lee Main still in this hitters group here. Cartwright for Coalition. Colleen for RWB Esports. Torakov, Danish rider. D. Groom from the UK. Lots of nationalities represented here. And N. McLaughlin from Canada. Who's this dude? Let's check out this bro. And also EP for Canada. So this dude here, bro, don't know where you're from. So yeah, so we've seen the tribe. I'm going to bounce back to you here, guys. Just want to see this. What we'll do right now. It's 37.7 kilometers, so I can jump back right now. Look at this, guys. This front group of 15 has a 45-second lead over this Polish rider here. Looks like he's riding strong by himself. Currently pushing just under 300 watts. Almost 4 watts a kilo. Oh, dude, he's got a Halo bike. Oh, my good golly. Dudes, I've never seen a Halo bike. I've never seen a Halo bike out in the wild. Hopefully it's a legit Halo bike, if you guys know my drift. That is, which one is that? That's the Specialized. That's the one I'm working towards. So, guys, what's a Halo bike? Zwift introduced this to the platform a couple of months back. This is K. Serdansky. I'm so good with the Polish names, guys. 45 seconds back. That guy's riding all solo by himself on that Halo bike. They now have 5 levels of upgrades for the bikes. So you can get better bikes as you level up and you get money in Zwift. You get drops. That's how you buy better bikes. I do want to go back to the front just to see what's going on here. We've got a rider off the front. We do have a rider off the front now. Is that a rider they're catching? No, it's E maybe 2 for Spanish rider, dropping 10.5 watts a kilo, attacking one of the climbs here. And we're going to have a nice little peek on this dude right here. Let's give him a little show here. Oh, the sparkly wheels going off, guys. Sparkly wheels going off. Yeah, this is a KO1 point. I think is this the Champions? I'm not even sure. It's Clyde Kicker. Clyde Kicker, guys. Then I think the Champion Sprint, though, is just around the corner. So Clyde Kicker that time went to E maybe 2. Jeff Cahill looks like he set a personal record. Lee Main is right there too in 3rd place. Cartwright for Coalition. I'd love to know who this Cartwright dude is. I'm going to have to talk to my inside source, Colin Coates, over at Coalition Xenon, I think it is. Bouncing back again, guys. Yeah, dude. Sam Shepins. I know, right, bro? Wow, Como is in this. Yeah, guys, if that's really H. Como there, like, mind absolutely blown. TNP absolutely smashed it. Guys, and guess what? Community racing is fantastic. It doesn't always have to be just elite once a week. I love doing community racing. I've met so many cool people. I get little backstories on. You can see the chase group coming right now. Does E maybe 2 think he's going to ride 15 kilometers by himself? He has hit the draft boost. He wants to waste that before he goes through the next sprint point, which I think is not too far from here. So we've got... Okay, guys, I just jumped too far again. Jump to this guy. Yes, dude, EP, you're killing it for me, whoever you are. You're the guy I'm jumping back to every time. You can see E maybe 2 just up ahead of us here. The hunt is on, guys. They're at kilometer 23 here. Emma McLaughlin, Munoz from TNP here. Udar looked... Adar. Here's the champion sprint coming up, I think, guys, right here. I think it's down this stretch here. So they will be contending for sprint points here. You can see the green banner up ahead. The one rider is going to go through. You're going to see some orange numbers light up on the right-hand side here. Jeff's dropping 12 watts a kilo. A. Williams is going for 9.6 watts a kilo here. It's going to get really stretched out. Guys, I need a drink of water. These days have been insane, guys. Waking up at 3 a.m. Heart rate monitor's turning on over here. Look how quickly the field's stretched out. I want to get back to the chat. Sam here. Great eye, Sam. So glad you're here. Como is... That's what I was thinking. I'm like, are you kidding me? Zwift legend. Como was ranked number 1 on Zwift in 2019. Derek Matt, great comps. Dude, yeah. Awesome, dude. Derek, thanks for being here. Dudes, I love doing this. I need you to drop some likes on the video because my real life streaming videos absolutely just blew up over the last 3 weeks. I want this stuff to blow up because this is what I want to do. I want all the Zwift racers to go, yeah, we need this dude to do a race commentary. I just have a lot of fun doing it. If I can make it my new full-time job, I'll do it. No problems with that. Do something that you love. This is what I love doing. So looks like we got a couple riders up the road here, guys. Let's see who it is. Mr. Maine. Mr. Anderson. So that's the voice I've got in my head as I say, Mr. Maine. Whenever I say Mr. before your name, that's what's going on in my head. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? Mr. Anderson. So we got this level rider here, J.K. Hill. I think I called him JJ. And L. Maine, Lee. Then we got D. Groom pushing up, trying to bridge his way across here. 6 watts a kilo. Nice move, dude. Nice move. Looking so aggressive and bold. Decked out in solid pink. I love it. Cartwright's looking like he's trying to get up there too, give him some assistance. T. Adams from TNP. I actually don't know who T. Adams is. Maybe he's a new rider to TNP. If I don't know who you are, T. Adams, I apologize. Maybe I've covered you before. I'm not sure. Definitely know R. Munoz. It is stretching out here, guys. The heat's on. We're 33 minutes into this. Pushing these kinds of numbers, like you're getting fried alive. So looks like, yeah, just 2 off the front here. Let's have a little gander back. So Lee Main. So anyways, guys, those hollow bikes I saw earlier, that Polish rider, I'm going to jump back to him. All the bikes are upgradable now. 5 levels of upgrades, which just basically means do a bunch of climbing, unlock, 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 fully upgraded. Or do a bunch of distance. That's what I'm doing. And once you do all 3, you got to pay to unlock them too. Then you can pay even more money, like 20 million or something, 20 million drops to unlock a Halo bike. There's only 3 new Halo bikes. I guess they still call the Tron bike a Halo bike. I don't even know if you'll see a Tron bike in this race. It used to be the only bike you would ever see. Yeah, I do see a Tron bike back there. Let's bounce back. Who's riding it? I think it's the guy that's all in pink. It is Mr. Pinky Tuscadero here. Pink and blue. Just riding in level 20 gear too. Riding the Tron bike. The Tron bike used to have a climbing advantage, I think is what it was. I only unlocked my Tron bike second go around on Zwift. I went away from Zwift for 3.5 years and rode Ruby. So you can see there's no one near them. I'm going to have to go back quite a ways for me to find... Okay, I do not want to touch any name on screen right now because they're going to be minutes behind right now. There's Lee Main. Okay, here's a second group. No, this is that same group. Here he is. This dude here is riding on a very hard to get bike. So if you want to unlock this specialized Halo bike, which is like super duper, these were all bikes that were designed and never put into production. There's a specialized one, there's a Pinarello one. The Pinarello one looks like to me like it was a real bike back in the day. The Canada one is a bike, and the front wheel is like 4 or 5 rollerblade wheels. I don't even know how you could ride that, but it would just be cool to see out here. So I'm going to get back to the front here. EP's always the guy to go to. E maybe 2's up there as well. Let's see what's going off on the front. Okay, back to EP again. So, guys, if you ever want to watch, you got your fan view. You just tap on your fan view of riders that you know. T Adams for TNP here. TNP's got at least 3 riders in this front group right now. Jumping into the chat. Yeah, so I think it's Hayden Como. He's an absolute beast. I got to find him in this group here where he went to. Let me do the chat, guys. Wow, so many people here. Holy crap, dudes. Yeah, guys, number one thing right now, if you're watching, just smash the like button. Smash it, because then my videos go to more people. It's been so awesome doing the Tour de France races, the Tour de France Femmes now. I'm putting a lot of time into it. There was a time through the week, all these dudes jumped in from the Philippines. They had their stream shut down. It was probably an illegal stream. And so next video suggested is little old Colin at Inside Cycling World. And my stream is fully legit. I'm not showing video. I'm only showing video clips that I'm allowed to, which is taking me a while to figure out. Let me just light this up, guys. I'm really struggling to see here. Probably super right now. I am the only rider representing the Foster Wheelers Cycling Club of Morristown, New Jersey. So Don, I think, is pedaling along, watching this stream, riding a spin bike. Thanks, Derek, again. He says, great comms. Como, I believe, shows up a lot in races. That rough track cycling participant as well. Super strong rider. Yeah, just when I see the name, guys, I do know the names of people. I don't know everyone. Lots of good power knock going up here. Orange numbers, not red numbers. I keep saying that over and over. A lot of draft. People are using up their power-ups right now. And let's take a look here. Do we have the full group here? T Adams for TNP. Dude, don't know who you are, but great ride. This Canadian dude too, McLaughlin. Killian here. I think it's Killian for RW Sports. Udar for the Beast here. TVDB. Kind of reminds me of MVDP. R. Munoz for TNP as well. Got to keep moving up, guys. Look at this dude. Look at this dude at the front again. Mr. Maine. With Jeff Cahill here. These two are off the front, guys. Off the front by themselves. Solo mano-a-mano battle here. Great job, Jay Cahill. Okay, we're 28.9 kilometers in, guys. We're going to 37 kilometers. Looks awesome. Sam Shepard's good. I'm rewatching later tonight. Don't forget, guys, too, there's a second race tomorrow. Same time. I'll do that one as well. Looking forward to it. Chainbreakers is Tootin' Hey, brothers and sisters. John Mick here. John Mick, hi Colin. I just signed up to Zwift, but it's asking for a power meter and cadence, but I don't have any. Dude, what kind of trainer do you have? What kind of smart trainer do you have? It should look, there'll be a power hookup. You just click it there. Cadence, it should find cadence almost itself. So Jay Cahill here, sitting off the front at 5.5 watts per kilo. I was going to say I just saw the power drop for Lee here, but now he's back on. He's just coasting downhill a little bit. So as we go through that banner, guys, at 37.3 kilometers, you're going to see me rapidly jumping back. I try to just stick with the riders as they get so close to the finish line, because if I don't, if I follow them through the banner, 400 watts here right now, guys. Unbelievable. Lee's heart rate. Oh yeah, that shaky cam. Is that new, guys? That seems new to me. It's like some kind of shaky action cam, like I'm in the middle of a gunfight or something. This is a gunfight, guys, right here. Lee's pushing 5 watts a kilo, looking svelte at probably just over 70 kilograms. Maybe 73 kilograms. Dude, so good. Yeah, John Mick, I just need to kind of know what kind of trainer you have. Do you have a smart trainer? Sam Shepins, ooh, hi McGill, love it. Zwift Cycling YouTube community coming together here. Yeah, dudes, help me grow this channel and I'll do Zwift Cycling every day. That's what I want to do. I think right now we're probably seeing Zwift coverage of one elite race, 1 day per week. We know who the hitters are in commentating. I'm just doing my own thing. I kind of do it a little bit differently. I like to get to know everyone here. I'll remember the name of your dog if you tell me. So drop me some info. That's right, Don, the Matrix, Mr. Anderson. Here's a new one for you. Tell me what movie this is from. Coming around for a 709er. That's all you get. One of the best movies ever made. So we've got Cahill here and Lee Main heading through the spooky jungle part here. Sorry, the spooky forest part with the castles in the background. Very eerie. Let me just get my cameras going again, guys. Looks like we're going to have a two-rider shootout here at the end. It's 29-30 seconds back to the next group. And I think that group is stuck together. I think we've got about 13 riders in this group. T. Adams here again. Yeah, they're all here. Final rider in this group is Williams here for Slow Bros. Dude, I like your team name. I love it. Yeah, it looks like there is 13 here. R. Munoz just sitting on the back with S. Torokov here, Danish rider. Then it's at 1 minute 36 seconds back to that dude on that Halo bike. Yeah, he's still back there by himself. So guys, to unlock the Halo bike takes a lot of work. Now, there's the shaky cam again. I'm ready for a gunfight. Riding on the Zwift. Oh yeah, I forgot that too. When you're racing, guys, in these races, have the bikes been neutralized? I think they are. Which is cool. I like that. I'm not always sure if they are. Never watched the Zwift live stream before, but just dropped a like. Glad you're covering such an interesting part of an interesting sport. Dude, whoever you are. Dude, my eyes are shot today. Sorry if I'm looking like an old dude here. Thunder. We got Thunder in the mix. McGill, Steak and Chains again. Dude, I'd love to know more about your name. Steak and Chains. Best commentator in the business. Dude, thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Thank you to all dudes who jump in here and give my channel just that little push in the right direction. I'm finally getting a little bit of attention. And not that I need that to feel good about myself. I love myself, guys. And I just like having fun doing this. I've already had another job. I've already had a different career. Okay, guys, I think this is the final ascent up now. We better jump up to Lee and J.K. Hill here. So it's 31.7 kilometers. Is it really that far to the top, guys? No, I don't think it is. It can't be 5 kilometers to the top, can it? Nah. I think they're going to go up over the top. Now, Dan did say this morning, he said it's the Segur Summit North. So, ooh, big push here by Jay Cahill here. I saw him going 7 watts a kilo. Again, look at the profile at the top. Kicking up, kicking up. This is designed for exciting bike racing. Lee Main coming back. He's fallen back 3 seconds, guys. So Lee Main's going to have to dig extra deep here right now to bring himself back. Take a look at the gradient there. 10, 11%, guys. Love it. Lee Main, love your hair, bro. Love it. Further up ahead, he can still see him. He's got him in his sights. I think we're going up over the top of Segur Summit. Yeah, we will be. Bombing down the other side. We're probably going to do what I would call a little chocolate zippity-doo-dah around that roundabout and then come back up. So it's going to be up over the top, heart rate jacked to oblivion, 6.7 watts a kilo here for this dude. Wow, heart rates are virtually the same, 167, 168. Look at this. Guys, this is the kind of stuff I look for. It's little things like this. 75 RPMs. And Jeff, ooh, he's kind of pushing lower cadence, higher power. I guarantee you he's standing out of the pedals all the way. He's out of the seat. He's standing the whole way, which is very much inside cycling these days. Standing up, grinding a big gear, standing up all the way. So looks like Lee's just holding on here. Lee's going to have to try to pull it all back. Sorry, guys, I'm inside the mountain. We're doing a little bit of geology there for you guys. I was going to give you a geology lesson here, but let's move on from that. So here's Lee Main coming now. Let's just watch him come by us. So cool. Woo! Yes, dude. Love that. Lee's looking sharp here. We can see Jay just up the road here. I see big numbers going off behind us now here. So I'm not sure if there's like an inter-club, if you want to call it. Is there the championship race, and is there also action cam, guys? J Cahill here gets the KOM across top. He's going to go down the other side. We're at 33.3 Ks. He's going to flip around that little roundabout. If I can stabilize the camera here, maybe. Yeah, so he's going downhill right now. He's going to go through a roundabout and come back up and finish the race. So awesome stuff. So yeah, McGill, Steak and Chains, thanks so much, dude. Really appreciate it. If everyone could drop a like. I actually told Joey Jojo. Some of you don't know Joey Jojo. Poor Dawn has heard her name every day. And she always says, why do you always call me Joey Jojo? I said, I call you Joey Jojo in every video. She's actually been watching the streams. She's been loving the Tour de France coverage. She's been loving hanging out in the live chats. It's been so fun. 8 seconds back to Lee Main here now. Going to stay with J Cahill here just to see how the course unfolds. I think they're just going to do the little roundabout and come straight back up. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, sorry guys. I'm just missing stuff here. I think they're talking about maybe here. Wow. I don't know how I missed all this. Zwift got too expensive. My whoosh is free. Yeah, dude. So this is Mr. Natural here. Dude, I've been on my whoosh too. I love it. I can't even get it to run right now. I have a high-end PC here. Thumbs up for Mr. Cahill. Looks like he's dropping 0 watts. This is not the end, dude. So he's not aware of where the finish is. Watch Lee Main here. This is going to be unfortunate for J Cahill when he realizes the race is not over. I don't think the race is over, guys. Or maybe, oh, yes, it is. It finished at 33.7, didn't it? 33.7. Guys, this is what you get for amateur hour commentating here. So, yeah, it finished at 33.7. Okay, guys, I'm going to know that better for next time. So I can't fan view him right now. We're going to go to... okay, this is our 15th place rider coming in now. Looks like watching is BC, I think. Guys, I got to find someone in my group now. Just hang on. I find a rider nearby, and I can't see anyone in the event anymore. Okay, I think what I do, I think I go back to me. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Back to me. Then I pull up Zwifters nearby. Looking for names I know. I saw this guy in the race right here. D. Groom. So we're back in the race now, guys. You can see the event up here. He's saying he's finished too. So I'm pretty sure. Ed McLaughlin, I think we finished. Yeah, we finished at 33. I had 37.7 in my head, so I apologize for that. Slowboro's here. Coalition. I'm going to try to back my way down. E. Carcano here. We'll stick with Carcano for a little bit. I did see some good chats here going on, though. E maybe is either a legit Spanish national team member or a cheater. Not a joke. Okay. Don, when I sign on, will I be starting on a rental steel bike? Yeah, probably, dude. You'll probably be starting on a Zwift steel bike. Like, honestly. So I am back in the race right now, guys. I can see Wangheim here. Yeah, let's hang out with the TNP boys. Guys, anyone else that's here right now, if you see the race at some point, please share it with others. And here is Como. So Como led off at the end there. He's at 33.2. I actually want to see where the finish is right now. How I missed that. So it was over that summit. Probably going to the North Summit is what Dan meant. And apparently it's about 300 meters past her, and it should be at 33.7 kilometers. Apparently there's a blue banner, which I don't know if I saw it or not. I can see the KOM banner behind us, and I don't even know if this is going to help me for tomorrow. Because there is a second race tomorrow. I'm not sure. Shaky cam. Guys, we got a new camera. I'm going to be taking it outside with me, doing some stuff outside. There goes Como. He's through 33.7. I'm not sure if I saw anything on the road there. Actually, I might have. I might have saw something on the road there. So I'm going to back up here. Here's the dude on the Halo bike coming down right now. I'm going to try to catch up with him and have a little look. See what I see here. See, he's at 33.4 kilometers. Was there an actual banner there on the side of the road? Yeah, you're going to start out with a pretty basic bike, Dawn. But dude, it's so much fun. And you don't got to spend a lot of money to get into it. Maybe Dan said 33 kilometers. I don't know. I've completely lost track. Wangheim here, 33.5. So he's through the final KOM. There must be another banner here. I'm just going to see if I can check that out, guys. Dan did tell me all the stuff, guys, but my brain doesn't work half the time. Tonight's route is a custom version of Muckle Inn that finishes about 300 meters past the Segur North climb banner the second time up. 33.7 kilometers is what I have. So all these riders are finishing. Like Wangheim here just finished for TNP. Here's Tired Cycling Dad. He's just finished up. Mead here, it looks like he's just... I still don't know where the banner is. I know where the Segur Summit banner is. But let's just catch up with the chat, guys. Yeah, so Dawn, you do start with a basic bike and you got to build up. You level up by riding. By leveling up by riding, you gain drops. And that's going to give you access to other bikes to purchase. And all the bikes have different characteristics. Jason Druitt here, Druelt. He's been called out as cheating already in game chat. Interesting. Yeah, I saw someone said Suffolk earlier. Sam, I think... Oh, McGill here saying to Sam, I think she's a legit Spanish racer still looking. You'd like to think she's legit. Dawn saying his cruising cadence is 95. Right now, just going off her profile pic. They're trying to figure her out here. Top Gun. No, dude, Dawn. Coming around. Okay, so no one got it. Coming around for a 709er. I think that's your guess is Top Gun. It's from Aliens. It's when the female pilot takes them down in the dropship and they land. For some reason, she says, coming around for a 709er. And whatever that means, I love it. Like, when I go drinking, I'm going around for a 709er. If you get my drift. That's what I think it means. Yeah, just kidding, guys. Just being a goofball. So yeah, everyone's finishing up here, guys. Sorry I missed the finish. Well, I guess I was on. I just didn't know where the finish line was. And I do always struggle with these custom races like that. Colin needs a little bit of help, guys. I'm going to go through the chat here. Okay, Canton, ADR, very nice live stream, very exciting race. UADR is competing very well. I would support him if he wasn't my brother. Oh, you got to be supporting him, bro. Dudes, slap a like here. I told Joey Jojo this morning, she stayed home today. And I said, look, I'm going to do a Zwift video today. She is like 1,000,000,000% behind my channel. It's amazing the support she gives me for my dumb little hobby, but she knows it's my life. She knows I've spent, God, like 3 years trying to make this thing happen, and it just blew up last month on me. If you guys go watch some of the videos, or maybe watch some of the Tour de France Femmes videos, I'd really appreciate that. I'm trying to get more people watching the women's races, and I want the women to watch the women's races. I've said, here's one of the tribe riders. So the tribe riders are here. We're going to bounce through the riders. Here's Daniel Kent. Daniel, sorry, I screwed up the finish. So this is the summit here at 33.3. And I think the actual finish, Dan said, was 33.7. Yeah, it says 300 meters past the banner. So I did see Jay Cahill going hard over the banner. I thought we were coming back up. When it said Segur Summit North, I thought that meant from the north side. It probably means to the north side, coming from the south. Asusa Mbell, all finishing up right now. This ladies rider here. Check this rider out. Sorry, not a ladies rider. It's a Quinn Simmons type rider, guys. Rocking the hair, man bun going on. Love the look, dude. Love the look. I've watched so much Quinn Simmons over the last 3 weeks. It kind of blows my mind. Here's Ollie Moore coming to the finish. Yeah, Joey Jojo, that's Mrs. Emerson. Bibbidi Bop's asking, what map is that? This is the Muckle Inn in Scotland. So, guys, the worlds rotate. Watopia is always available. Tons of routes to do. Then 2 routes rotate all the time. 2 worlds. Obviously, it's Scotland right now. Actually, it may not be Scotland right now. These events, you can pick a world. You can kind of hack the system. You can say, I want to do a workout in any world you want. Get to that world. skip the workout and then just do your own ride there. That's what I learned doing. I figured that out for a ladder league race. Got Osborne coming in here with Bullymore. Looks like Bullymore wants to do a little bit of a kick over the top, 4.5 watts a kilo. K Osborne finishing up. I'm pretty much just going to call the summit the top. P-dub for TNP. P-dub for the dub. 6 watts a kilo there right to the top. Let's off. Coasting over the side. We also got Gaitan here for TNP. 16 years old, bro. Finishing 38th. P Fisk for the Dinos. I've definitely called the Dinos on WTRL TTT. And I think it was an all-ladies team, I believe. Or there was just a lot of ladies on it. It was a mixed team. P Fisk. I think I know P Fisk. I'm positive I know P Fisk. R Miller here for TNP. Another new dude. Beach for TNP. TNP is growing in size really fast, guys. P Cox for TNP. T Howard, Inox TNP. We've got this Laurenti Grole dude, Belgian rider here. Should feel right at home on these little kickers, these little walls. Howard, so we've got LMN. G Badger here, the Canadian. Get it, dude. Get it done. Guys, gonna just jump back to the chat here again quick. Don, give it a shot. Dude, if get a trainer. I would say, you know, if I was to start it right now, I probably wouldn't even buy a used trainer. I'd go out right now and I'd go find myself a sub $500 Wahoo Kicker Core. That's about all you need. And I would find any old bike laying around the house. The best thing you need to do is just lubricate the chain, get on it. You don't need brakes, obviously. You don't need to be aerodynamic, obviously. You just need enough gears to get up these hills, because these hills are all simulated. You're going to feel like you're riding up the hills. So I always tell people, let's say you got a $1,500 budget to get into wicked shape. Put all your money into your trainer. So whatever you want to do. If you've only got $500 to get in, spend $500 on a trainer and find a bike laying around. I've seen guys riding like hybrid bikes, like flat handlebarred city commuter bikes. It just reads your power. It doesn't matter how aerodynamic you are. It does get factored in though. You need to input your height and your weight. So it's going to give you like a coefficient of drag for like your height. That kind of thing. Okay, Dawn, spinning tail, riding the broom bike. Dawn, you'd really like it. Noah Henley, this race is 33.7. Okay, thanks, Noah. Okay, yeah, Noah, I might have looked at that. I got the links from Dan probably late yesterday after I'd streamed 8 hours yesterday. Having these screens on in my face, actually, I don't even know what I look like right now on camera. Like, I just don't know. Actually, it's pretty good right now, but I've been having 3 screens on the whole time in my face, and I feel like I'm getting retina burn, especially this little guy right here. So yeah, I'll do that again. Bippy Bop, thank you. Don saying, do I need a real ID to race in Scotland from you? Absolutely not, Don. Anyone can race here. Get into it, dude. You'll love it. I guarantee it. Trust me, dude. I sat on the sidelines from 1997 to 2017, I probably sat on a bike 2 times. So you can see here, G Badger's going to finish. And then, like, honestly, Joey Jojo said one day, why don't you ride a bike? You've been watching Lance Armstrong, the Schleck brothers, Contador. Well, Lance was gone by the time Joey came along. Then it was Contador, Schleck Bros, Team Sky, Froome, Wigo, Egon, G Thomas, all that stuff, right? And so I did. And it was the best move I ever made. And then a couple years after that, I thought, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. Just going back through the group here, guys. We're 1 hour in now. Let's see how far back we got to go. So some riders have got a little ways to go yet, but no one's really got that far to go now. Like you can see here, 59 minutes in. Just pedal your way through it. 2 watts a kilo back here. V Di Bacco, Italian rider. C-Lac way at the back today. Oh, he's actually spun around for the second time. That's what it is. I was kind of shocked by that. So I think these are some of the last riders on course here. D. Conway here, 28.8 kilometers in. So, yeah, this is the very back here. Let's support this dude right here. He's at 28.8 kilometers into the event here. And I'm going to finish up the chat here, guys. Hey, guys, so that's it for me. That's another hour of streaming. I will be back tomorrow for the second round of TNP Summer Championship. I think it's called race number 2. Do you have to do both of them? I don't even know. I will be doing Tour de France Femmes tomorrow morning as well. I just found out this morning they don't even start the coverage until a couple hours in. So that's probably another reason why we don't see as much women's racing. The coverage doesn't start at the same time. So they start and then it goes. Some really good racing today. That Lorena Vibes is unbelievable. She can probably outsprint most of us. Got like shoulders on her. So when they're in the helicopter, like a view like this that was on screen there before, oh dude, this guy's got the full Diddy suit. I'm never going to get it now. D. Conway here's got the Diddy suit. I want the suit. I've got a friend who's getting me going into a big challenge over on Ruby. It's the Legends of the Tour, so it's the hardest hills to climb on the tour. Anyways, guys, I'm going to shut it down, go do a couple things around here and relax, start queuing up for tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you all again tomorrow morning. Guys, if you can, like the video on the way out or share it with anyone that raced on here. Guys, reach out to me if you want some race coverage. Let's get it on. Shaka Khan. Bing, bang, bong.